Hello, happy savers. We are going to do something a little bit different. I am actually going to show you my budget breakdown because I want to show you how I do it for my retirement. So I am retired. I get paid once a month, and this is similar to what I use. I actually have a spreadsheet on my computer in Excel that does all of the accounting for me. I don't have to add and subtract. But what we are going to do is I'm going to go over my expenses and show you what I do with my money. Okay? So we start off with, well, it is November. My retirement pay was $45.62. My mortgage is $10.99, but we're going to round it up to $1,100. My township utilities isn't due this month. It's going to be due next month. My electric for last year, this time last year, it was $133, so we're going to put that in there. My gas was $23 last year, but that just doesn't sound right. So we are going to bump this up to $50 just to be on the safe side. My Discover card is going to get $351. My internet is $97 because I just upgraded my high-speed internet, which is not real speedy. My cell phone is now $95. It used to be $60. I just added my folks, both of their cell phones, onto my plan. Funeral expenses. I have a pre-planned funeral. That way I can write the speeches and I can pick my own music, and I can even insert cues for when I think it's appropriate for people to cry. So I get to do it my way. Credit card is going to get $205 this month. My camper gets $130. We're getting close to paying that off. My insurance is going down because I put my motorcycle and my camper into storage. So those that amount's going to go down. I just don't know what it's going down to, so I rounded up to $150 just in case. ID Alert is 7. YouTube 13. Timeshare is 51 for the maintenance. Netflix is 20. Audible 15, which is going to be canceled this month. I've already canceled it once, but yeah, they keep coming back and charging me. They keep coming back, so I've got to nip that. My total, I've already done the math because I didn't want you to have to sit through it. It's 2,522. That is a crazy looking two. All right. So what I do is I take my income, which was $45.62. I take away the expenses, $25.22. So that leaves me with $20.40. Now I split that up. 50% of it goes into my wallet, 30% goes into savings, 20% goes into sinking funds. But it's kind of weird. Let me just show you what I do. Okay, so right off the bat, I take half of it and I put that towards my wallet. So that's $10.20. And that's pretty low, but it's pretty low for what I usually use. But it's because couple of my other expenses went up. I might be able to come back in and throw some more into the wallet later. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. I've also got an unscheduled trip that's coming up next week. Ooh, is it next week? No, it's the week after. Oh, I better start paying attention. But so what I do from here is, because I forgot to budget for my $500 safety net, we're just going to do 30% out of this, which is $306. And then we're going to do 20% out of the $10.20, that is $204. And then that way I've got $510 for my buffer. And that way I feel I feel better. Okay, so for my groceries, I am going to put $400 into my grocery budget because I think I've got pretty much most of what I need. as far as canned and things like the side dish, like pastaroni type of things. Fuel, I'm going to give that $3.20, but that's probably going to jump up because of this road trip. Dining out is going to get $140. Personal is going to get $100. My cats are going to get their $40 because they need some litter. And the motorcycle is going to get the $20 for the raffles. So all that added up is $10.20, and then I have this over here that I'm going to put in just to see how much is left over at the end of each week. And then for my savings, I'm going to get $306 right off the bat for my savings challenges. So what I do with those are my games, and all of that goes to pay off my camper right now, and then after that it will pay off my first credit card. Okay, my sinking funds, my car registrations, I have $204 total to pay for my sinking binder. So I just kind of divided it up and equally. So everything is going to get $34. And then we are going to break away because I am going to fill this over at my other desk. I'm still in transition of setting up my new office in my living room, so I apologize for that. Okay, here's my sinking funds binder. I use these scratch offs to do my car registration. I've already done the math to figure out which ones I need to scratch to make the 34, so I need to do the P for $16 and the R for $18. So we'll put the 34, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Woo, there's the 34. The camera is really close, isn't it? Sorry, let me back this up just a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. You're going to see some janky stuff on my desk, but that's okay. All right, let's see how much we have so far. And that one's a little bit different. This one is in a different bank account. That's why it looks a little bit different. So right now I've got 100, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 30, come on, 35, 36, 37, 38. So I have 138 in car registration so far. Okay, my truck is going to get $34. 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. And my truck is having some issues right now, so it's going to be back in the shop here shortly. We've got 1, 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So 184. Hopefully it's whatever's problem my truck is having is still covered under the warranty. Frida is going to get $34. Bring her up to 50, 70, 90, 100, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 127 in Frida so far. She's going to need some repairs in the spring. My home is empty because we had that whole Naked Man thing going on, so the whole neighborhood went out, and we've upgraded our cameras. So it's going to get 34. We upgraded spotlights, motion sensors, you name it. The vet is going to get 34. So right now, Vet Fund has 150, 190, $200, and $14. Christmas is a different one, and then business has $50 so far in the other bank, and then 50, 70, 84. Oh, there's more in there. Sorry. I didn't open the envelope wide enough. All right, so let's try this again. we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 110 for business. And then my coffee shop gets cash. I get that out of a different fund. That's my leftover from the wallet for the week, which we still have to do. But I'm going to go to the bank first and get our cash now that I have my little cash slip ready. And then we can come. Okay, welcome back. We are going to, I went and got the money from the bank today using, where are you, you little donkey? My Gentle Charms Budgets teller slip. So that came in very handy. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we are going to stuff my wallet. Out of this is also the $306 for my savings challenges. So I have to go and grab my little cheat sheet of how I was going to split this up because I forgot to grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, I forgot that I had this, so we are going to use this as well. So let's take out what I had put aside for the games. That's going to be a 100, a 50. Oh, I have to get this out, start filling this up. 4 20s, 2, 3, 4 20s. 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 5s, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there should be 11 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Ooh, sorry, donkey. You're upside down. All right. This is going to be put aside for my games. Okay, week 1. We are going to take out what I had in groceries. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, $27 left over. So we're going to put that up here. Groceries is going to get 100, which is going to be 250s. Fuel has nothing left, and I already filled up my tank, so I don't have anything to put into fuel. Dining out. Excuse me. I had 40 left over, so we are going to put 40 back in. Personal. I have 20 left over. I'm going to put 20 back in. The cats are going to get their $40 for the month. Hi, George. And then the motorcycle. So I have a bunch of money in there, which is not for me technically to spend. We have one of our, sorry, hold on, George is caught on my sweater. We have one of our members who is, who had a terrible fall. So he's in their nursing home getting rehab for that. So I am going to take the $20 for the motorcycle, and because I'm going to put that over here with the cat, we're going to put that with the All About Me, just so I know that that's my motorcycle money. But this right here, we took up a collection because I go and visit him. I try once a week. Doesn't always happen for one reason or another, but we took up a collection so that we bought him a heated blanket that I need to reimburse myself out of this for. I bring him food and anything else that he might need. Okay, so the wallet is done. Now I am going to start splitting these up in the next 4 weeks. So I will go ahead and fast forward through that a little bit. Okay, I figured it out. I had forgotten to put the 20 in for my personal funds for the week for week 2. And then I had taken out money for the fuel for the $60, but I had already bought my fuel, so I just have to take that back to the bank. Now, some fun stuff. I have extra monies. So this is what was left over from my wallet. We got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. So that $87 is going to go into my games. But wait, there's more. I also have this much money left over from last month in the bank accounts. We've got we've got 140, no we don't. Haha, we have $190 left over in the bank. So that money is going to go into games. And then this is a bit of a mystery. I took out $100. And I think what I did was I took this out on the day that we got the snow, on the 31st. I took this out on the 31st so that I had some games, or some money to play some games with, because this is what was going to be left over in my other bank. But we wound up getting a really big snowstorm, got about 6 inches of snow. Power went out everywhere. I went to the post office to drop off the packages because the mailman couldn't get through our neighborhood. So I dropped off the packages for my Etsy stuff. And then I wound up giving 2 individuals rides home, helped one girl, this poor girl, a wire came down on top of her car as she was waiting at a red light. She took off running out of the car, so I saw her when she was standing in a parking lot, not dressed for this blizzard that was happening. So I stopped and asked her if she needed some help. We went over and provided some space between her car and where the box for the lines had landed in the roadway so that people weren't driving over it. Gave her some warmth, got the fire department there, finally got her on the road, had to talk to her mom. Her mom was scared to death. You know, her daughter calls, says she just got electrocuted. But she didn't. She was not harmed. But then we wound up, I had to bring my generator over to my parents' house so that they could have power, because I have a smaller house than they do, and my fireplace will heat up my entire house. They need a little bit more juice. So we brought that over, got that going. Then when I got home, wound up having the neighbors all come over because they don't have fireplaces. Well, some of them don't. So some folks went to my house, a few others went to the other neighbors. My one neighbor stayed with me up until this morning. She slept on the couch because she didn't have power yet. My power is on a different grid, so I got my power back on the late night on the 31st. But the rest of my neighborhood didn't get their power back until 5 o'clock this morning. My parents didn't even get power back until, I want to say, 2 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, they spent almost 3 full days without power. So it's just been nuts and crazy. So I'm rolling that money into the games. So I am going to have to separate out all of the game money so that we can play some games throughout the month. And I will do that off camera. But I do want to see how much money total we have to play with, because I'm getting into the habit, or the joys of counting money. So let me grab my donkey. I don't have my little loop stuff. All right, let's see what this does. Got 100. Of course, new bills. 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. So we have $683 that we're going to be able to play with, which is almost going to fill up my savings binder so that we can just drop it right into the bank and get that much closer to paying off the camper. All right, so that is it for playing with some money for now. I am going to take a moment to watch some videos. And yeah, all right, that's it. I'm going to hang up now. You guys have a great day. Happy saving.